everyone, it's Melissa. Today's video, before I get started on it, I did want to extend my deepest sympathies to the friends and family of Mel Thompson. I did not know Mel. I followed her, I watched all her videos, but you know, she didn't know me. We weren't acquaintances, but my goodness, what a bundle of light she was. That laugh, that voice, the smile, that beautiful, beautiful face. So I knew of her from my friend Mary Glitzy Fritzy. Mel and Mary were very good friends, and so I was able to follow along and kind of keep up with Mel through Mary a little bit over the years. So I just did want to express that because I know those that loved her are very devastated. But so I'm going to go ahead and get started on today's video. I'm going to talk about two things today. I'm going to talk about my favorite brushes. Some of them are very old. I think you can still get most of them or one like them. And then tell you what I wash my brushes with. And then I want to talk about earrings. I've got some new earrings from my daughter's friend Jessica, and they're beautiful. I've got several different pair, and I wanted to talk about them. I bought those this week. So let me get started on my brushes. The first brush is, I think this is my favorite. Well, this is one of my favorite brushes. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light double-ended brush. The way I use it is I use this all over my lid, especially the Bougie shadow, cream shadow that I have on right now. I put that all over my lid. I use this on my lid. And the other end I use usually on my brow bone and on the inner corner with a lighter color. I love this brush. It has held up. You could probably get by with doing all your eye makeup with this one brush. Start with your lightest color, go darker. Start with your lightest color, go darker. Underline underneath here, do a wing, anything with both of these sides you could do. It's a very favorite brush of mine. I've talked about it for a long time. I think it's still available, but it's a wonderful brush. Second brush that I absolutely love, there's no one like it, I don't think, and that's the Sigma E45 for the crease area. So I can look straight ahead and go in my crease, looking in the mirror, and it deposits the most inside the crease, but it brings it up just a little bit so you can see the eyeshadow and sort of see almost like a cut crease it makes. It's a wonderful brush. It's wonderful. I lost it at one time. This one's been chewed on when Oliver was a puppy. I've lost it before and found it, but I tried other brushes and nothing else was the same. This is a wonderful brush for the crease. I wouldn't use any other brush for the crease, but this one. It's wonderful. For the transition, anytime I do a transition or to even out, like if I do one eyeshadow look with the Bougie eyeshadow, I will kind of buff the edges with this brush. It is from It Cosmetics. It is the Airbrush Shadow Brush. It's just a wonderful fluffy brush. It's got some substance to it, but it's a fluffy brush that just really buffs things out and makes a good transition from your brow to that darker color in your crease. It's wonderful. I love this brush. The next one that I love for the outer corner is a Refer brush, and it is 02. So I use it for the outer corner. I use it to go up from underneath. It's just for the outer underneath here. It's a wonderful, like to do in the outer corner, outer V, whatever you want to call it. It's a great brush for that. I've got to tell you this story because I'm such a doofus. But I don't accept products from companies, but they did contact me, and they said, let us just send you. I said, I'm not going to talk about them. I'm not going to present them or anything. They said, that's okay. Let us send them to you. So I said, okay. But I felt so bad that they sent me these brushes. I went ahead and bought the very same brushes that they sent me and gave them to charity. So that's how bad I felt about them sending me the brushes. But anyway, They are wonderful brushes. They really are. This one's the O2. It's a fantastic brush. And then underneath, I love this one. This one's a Sigma eye shading E55. I use it for underneath here, and I like to use it for cream. I like to use it for powder underneath. It's small, but not too small. It's firm, but not too firm. It's not so firm that it's going to like hurt or take all the eyeshadow away, but it is firm enough to really blend and make a good difference underneath there. And this one's a good brush for that. Okay, to do a lot of blending, this has happened to be one of the ones that I bought and they sent me. It is the Refer 01, and I use it and all these brushes I washed last night, I use it to, buff my eyeshadow. To blend it, that's what I meant, to blend it out. It's a good one for that. And I hold it down at the bottom so it won't blend, it won't take all my eyeshadow off, but it will blend very well. These are nice brushes, they really are. They're pricey, but they are nice brushes. One that I use for specific areas is this MAC that's tiny, 220S, and sometimes I will put, I will do the waterline down here and then put eyeshadow, and I'll take the eyeshadow and the eyeliner and kind of blend them together with a little tiny brush. And so I do that a lot with this one. This one's a good one. Okay, I just have a couple of face brushes, and that's all the brushes I use usually. This is a great one for any powder, this is a Bare Minerals brush. It's their Bare Minerals Kabuki brush. It's the Beautiful Finish brush, I think is what it's called. Bare Minerals Beautiful Finish, yes. If you're going to use a powder foundation, this just really gets it in, buffs it in, gives good coverage, but without making it look cakey. This is a really good brush. I like it for powder foundation. I started using it with Bare Minerals, but if I'm going to use any kind of powder foundation, I like to use this brush. With my Rockateur, I use this Luxie 504. It's a large angled brush, and it just really, this is a box, it gets a hard coat on it, and it just it's hard to get in, and this just really gets in there. It's kind of damp, but it just really gets in there really well. So I like this brush for this. I think that's it. I think that's all my brushes that I use. Here they are. Here they are. And, oh, one more. They don't make this one anymore, but I think Sephora still makes it in a longer handle, and they call it a foundation brush. This was the Flawless Bronzer brush. I think it was 46. They've made this into a 56 now from Sephora. I use it on liquid foundation. I use it when I use the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation. So I did want to mention that because it is a brush that I use. These are pretty much all the brushes that I use most of the time. And how I wash them is I use the Yardley, I think it's the lemon scent. It's by Yardley. I bought it at the grocery store. I can take a brush that I thought was clean and rub it across this and get more makeup out. That's how good it is. It's good for cleaning sponges. I love this. You just rub it across and do it underwater, maybe rub it across again, do it underwater, and kind of do your fingers on it, and it's clean. It's so easy. It smells good too. I just love this Yardley soap. I just run it across and it lasts forever. And I've tried a bunch. I've tried the ones that, the professional brush cleaning stuff, and this is hands down the best. I really like this. Okay. Now I'm going to talk about earrings, and I'm going to start with the ones that I have. And I'm going to get the computer so I can speak of them. So my daughter has a friend called Jessica Claren, and she makes the most beautiful jewelry. And my daughter always gets me a piece for Christmas or my birthday, and I just treasure them. And Jessica's just really talented and has just done such a good job with her career. She's very artistic, very talented. So I got to looking on her website, and I found several pairs that I bought. So I thought I would talk about them today. And this is the first pair. It's a Moroccan hand-painted wood dangle earrings in teal. And they're $20. I think for what these, I think she is very reasonably priced for handmade jewelry that she paints herself. So here's the next ones. They are hand-painted birch wood artisan check glass. Nickel free. These are hand-painted drop earrings on birch wood and gold-plated ear wires. They're nickel free. These are painted wood neon queen earrings. I love their hand painted. I love the vibrant colors. I like how unusual they are, how beautiful they all are for fall. These are the ones I have on. I love, love, love how beautiful they are for fall. They're beautiful fall colors. Let me show you again. And I bought all these myself. They were not given to me, and I just like her jewelry. And so I just like to talk about them. When I get something new, I think she's so creative. And I just like to talk about her. I really do. And, you know, kind of share what I've bought from her. But I think these are so beautiful for fall. These fall colors just are stunning, I think. They really spoke to me this time of year, you know, and the beautiful colors too. The beautiful, bold, warm fall colors. So anyway, check Jessica out. She is very, very talented. Thank you so much for watching. I sure appreciate it. Everyone have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. And I will talk to you all in a couple of days. And take care. Bye-bye.